Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 29 of Europa Universalis IV as Ming. We are currently in a war with Russia, although it's mainly the Ottomans that we are having to deal with because they are involved in this war. They've won a couple of battles against us, which is unfortunate. We've taken a little bit more damage than we would have liked to have done. Just going to go and try and grab some stuff up here. I want to try, if possible, and take some land from Russia, even if it's fairly worthless. Just trying to pay attention here to where the Ottomans are moving in, because they've got a lot of big armies. I need to try and sort of deal with those. Let's go ahead and group you together. I do have some more forces moving in. I am pretty much going to have to get all of my forces pretty much on top of one another to sort of assuredly defeat the Ottomans here. Unfortunately, a lot of my armies are now broken and running very far away. We can take an extra diplomatic relation. Do we need to take that or wait for the tech? No, we're ahead of time on every tech. In fact, what we are going to do, because we are in a war, because we don't want to end up with a load of rebellions popping, is we'll go ahead and just boost the stability up there. So, yeah, Mongolia's going to lose a few forces there, which is unfortunate. If we can get into Kazan, that would help. You're moving into there. So, yeah, the Ottoman army's kind of backing off from my territory, which is good in some ways. In other ways, it's not as good because they're just problematic. So let's get you guys marched back over here. Yeah, because the Ottomans are now just marching around with like a 40 stack, which we don't want. Bear in mind, we don't need to take too much from Russia. Just a little bit would do. But yeah, if you want to come down here so that we can defeat your army closer to home, then I'm fine with that. I'm just going to try and... Okay, we've got a stack, a Utrecht stack over here. This might not work in our favour, but we'll give it a go anyway. Yeah, they're actually breaking off the siege. We will try and engage just to see what happens. In the meantime, we do need to keep our eye on what's going on down here with the Ottomans. You guys need to actually get in... I guess you can move around that side now as you're already going that way. Now the question is, are they going to try and get an engagement somewhere or not? Right, you're moving a few units that way. This fight is going our way. That is good. We like that. Let's have a look at a few more of these provinces. Again, Russia could have an army around here somewhere. We just don't know. They are in another war still. They are winning, but they are in another war. So that is keeping them partially occupied. I am tempted to try and jump on this guy. I don't think I can actually get to him in time. No, I don't have the speed to get there. Yeah, he's actually backing off now. So I'm going to pursue. I'm assuming you are still making your way down here. Yes, just very slowly. So he's probably going to come up here now and try and bother the stack that's trying to siege out Kazan, which we don't really want to happen. You have stopped there. We can actually catch you. Or we might just catch the one stack. No, I think we're just catching the one stack there. But it looks like you're actually coming back in. Let's go ahead and work on that other province down there. Right, okay, so we've got the one stack. You're working your way in, you're working your way in. You're going to come in and engage, it looks like. This is now self-sustaining. Let's go ahead and move to this one then. Let's go back and move to these armies. So hopefully... Yeah, you've actually changed your mind there, which is kind of good. So you only lost a one stack. 28 stack there, which is a little bit worrying. 42% chance that we're actually going to go and get this province over here. Now, can we actually jump in on you? You're going to continue to try and elude us. So I am going to have to try and go in from this side. You can continue to try and move over here. Looks like they're actually stopping to try and unsiege stuff. So let's keep moving in around. Once Kazan falls, we'll have a good chance of being able to take something, possibly. So even if we just get like a couple of provinces at a time... Yeah, they're not even willing to give that. It's only -7, though. And if we can actually jump in and flatten the Ottomans' army, it'll make life a lot easier for us. They're unsieging a few things behind us, but that's not too terrible. You might as well just come right up to the front lines here. Now, can we catch you? You're heading over there. It looks like we can. Let's group you guys together and you move in over here. We're going to have to do quite a lot of army maintenance to sort all of this out. You're actually coming down here to reinforce that fight, which is unfortunate because we'd have probably won that fight if we'd have got there before you, but I don't think we're going to manage it. Yeah, they've just got there in time. 19th, no, but we're already locked, so I can't do anything about that. We've got no leader on that stack either, so we run straight in and essentially get wrecked. You do have a leader. You are a 60k stack. They are taking heavy losses, so I'm going to run in and hopefully, because it looks like half of the stack is moving out, so we might catch half the stack. It's going to take them a while to turn around and come back in. They're not even turning around, actually. We do have a leader. And we won that battle. Fantastic. So we did take some losses. We've managed to take your fort. Let's keep trying to push forwards. We do have that army there. We do have Utrecht's army here, so they are trying to undo stuff. Still not willing to give up. -9. And the Ottomans are only on medium enthusiasm, actually, which is quite surprising. But we will go where we can and attempt to take some of these provinces back. Gain some free mandates, very good. Now you appear to be heading over there with a stack. Let's just leave behind a couple of regiments to take that. And the rest of you are going to march over here, because I think that they're going to try and reinforce up there. So I'd like to deal with that. And if I can catch out this 14 stack, then that's fine. Russia actually has their own stack there now. You can start to move in as well. Doesn't look like we're going to catch you. Let's just move straight in down here and attack into this province. Let's come down here and basically just reinforce with everything we've got. We want to win this war. It's a little bit annoying that we have to fight them and the Ottomans together, but the sooner we can start making progress in these wars, the weaker they'll get, the easier they will be to deal with later on. Russia are actually quite weak here. They had a good roll there, which is why they were doing well for a while, but they got squished very quickly. We're actually very close to Moscow, you know. We are really getting in there. The Ottomans, no sign of those. They've got like a 1 stack there, but nobody really cares about that. We'll break some of this army off and just try and siege a couple more provinces, really. Don't suppose the Ottomans want to get out of this war? Nope. Let's go and march over there. Hoping that Mongolia will deal with this down here. Okay, there is a Russian stack up there. So let's make our way up there and try and defeat them. We have a self-sustaining colony. Most of the development around here is not so great, but we'll keep doing that. We can do more exploration. We can take another idea group, which is more Diplo rep, which we don't really need, but we've almost completed that idea group, which is good. So how are things going on over here? Yeah, we want to try and catch that army out if we can. Not too sure if we'll be fast enough, but we might be able to. A royal marriage offer from Haxi, that's fine. You guys get over there and grab that province. Right, you're reinforcing there, which is a little bit annoying. And it is woods. That's woods the terrain type, not woods the Polish province. Ah, we actually got a decent roll there. They got a decent roll as well. And then, yeah, that's another battle won in our favour. Fantastic. We'll take the admin power. Let us move this army down here. So we're already at 17% against Russia. The Ottomans not really getting involved anymore. In truth, I wish I could just get the... Oh, no, say the Ottomans aren't getting involved. They had a hidden stack. A stack that came in out of nowhere, and I can't retreat from that battle. So we just lost a stack, unfortunately. In that case, let's move you guys in over here. Let's bring this big stack down so we can potentially deal with the Ottomans. So we lost a little bit of war score, but we may well take this fort. So let's just keep you around here. Now, yeah, now Mongolia's losing to them. If we can get lucky and get this fort here, that might give us the war score we need to peace out. Yeah, there we go. So let us see. In fact, where are you moving with that? No, you're moving south. Okay. Will you peace out? You're on low enthusiasm. You'll give me the 2 provinces that I want. You'll give me a 3rd. Be nice if I could get you to annul your treaty with the Ottomans, but... Problem is you'll just go ahead and get it straight back again anyway. So we'll take the provinces. Thank you very much. 3 provinces from Russia. So now I've got a lot of army maintenance to do. So let's go ahead and first of all get everybody out of here. I'll just sort all of these stacks out. Right, okay, so we've got some provinces to core. Can't quite afford to do them all. Manpower needs to recover. Oh yeah, we've got no manpower, that's a problem. So we will wait on that. Okay, oh, that's why, because I've got this massive stack here that I'd not noticed. Right, let's split you up then. And we need to get you back down to sort of the right sort of numbers. Gain admin power and meritocracy and we lose admin cost, or gain prestige and meritocracy. Well, we're full on prestige, so we'll take the admin power. I think we can carry on. Infantry combat ability, I think, is what we want to start heading for now. Although we do need to upgrade our forts a bit. So, speaking of forts, let's go ahead and turn all of those off so we save some money. Make that final core. Okay, now let's start dealing with these armies. So you've got mercenary regiments on there. 19 mercenaries. I guess we're well over... No, we're actually not over our force limit right now. So let's take the 19 mercenary regiment, which is a bit of a weird number. We'll go and put you down over there. In fact, no. These mercenaries can stay over here because they can deal with the rebellions. I know we do have some mercenaries elsewhere. You don't have a mercenary stack. You guys might as well group up. It won't let you because you're black flagged. Still not doing too well on the old meritocracy, even though it's supposed to be going up. Oh, it's because we just spent a load. I was going to say, it's supposed to be going up. Why is it so low? Where are the rest of our mercenaries, or did they all die horribly? You're moving that way. Some trade efficiency. Mongolia rebuilding their army. What have we got here? We do have some mercenaries. Yeah, there's a 12-3-1. Let's get you down sort of central. We'll get you some more mercenary units. So we'll get you a cavalry and 3 mercenary artillery. You are a unit of fine composition, so you can stay there. This needs splitting, certainly, so let's go ahead and do that. And then let's try and balance that unit out. So, you've got, what have we got here? Diplo relations, global trade power, or monthly autonomy change. Let us take this, nope, not this group, this group. You want to lose 2 artillery and a cavalry. Move you down there. And you are short of a infantry. So we'll select you and move you down there as well. We have our rebellion pop. It is separatists. We can deal with those with our... mercenaries. This is the thing with army management. There's like so much messing around to get roughly equal stacks. So you're a 12-4-4. I'm happy with that. You guys... I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna assume that I've told everybody to move into approximately the right places. So I'm just gonna leave them alone for a bit. You guys are moving there. You have too many infantry. So let us just... we've got to wait until you arrive where you're going. You need to split in half. Right, you have arrived where you are going. You have too many infantry, so let's go and split you off and put you down there in Illy. So I want to try and get back to 20 stacks where I can. So you need 2 fewer cavalry, 2 fewer cannons, 5 fewer infantry. So that's a proper unit now. Let's go and put you down there. And you have too many as well, so we'll take out some of you, 2 of you, 2 of you. I will get it sorted. This is the only problem with merging armies together, but you really do need to merge the armies together when you're trying to deal with the Ottomans and stuff. So, you are a perfectly good stack. We should have at least one perfectly good stack work its way over and sit in Beijing. So let's go ahead and do that. You are the mercenary stack that is missing cavalry and 3 cannons. So a cavalry and 3 cannons. Disloyal estates is fine. You're just passing through, so that's okay. You're a proper stack. You are a group of, like, weird spares. Let's move you down with this one. You are a proper stack there. So let's get you and move you somewhere down here. Wow, that's one heck of a battle going on down there. I see a few people getting eaten up. We are still hopefully making positive mandate. We are. We're not at war, so we should probably use that as an opportunity to see if there's anybody else that we can tributarize. Still not Korea, of course. Because we will want to go to war with Korea. And we are getting there. But yeah, at least we managed to take some stuff from Russia. Let's just group you up and see what we have here. A 10-4-4. You are short on 2 infantry. I think we might have lost a group of 2 somewhere. Let's move you down to Almaty. We've got 4 infantry here, so if we split you up, and then we can bring you over there. Fantastic. So that'll be another group done. So we are getting there. They are getting sort of sorted out. Meritocracy or mandate. Let's go for the meritocracy, actually, because we're short on that. So you're a proper group. Group you together. You're a proper group. So just trying to spread people out a little bit here. So we've got two... Well, some random cavalry here. Don't know which group you're missing from. How many men are we in the whole? 33,000 men. It's going to take a little bit of time to recover from that. But as we start grouping these guys together... Ah, great, some more meritocracy. As we start grouping all of these units together, the list on the outliner of my armies will grow smaller and smaller and make it easier to see what we're doing. In the meantime, we need to go and find this 5-stack, put the Conquistador back in charge, get you off exploring again. What have we got here? This is a 1244, so that's a perfect stack. You are taking attrition, so let's move you down there. But you are a 1244. So we'll just have to wait until we find the stacks that aren't quite right. We've also down here... Did I not group you all together? There we go. So you're now a 20 stack. So let's go and put all of these not quite stacks into Turpan. So Turpan. And these are the guys that are... Yep, so that's fine. How are our colonies doing? Not particularly great. There's one that's almost at 600, so that's not too bad. One thing we are going to have to do now is start getting these bastions. Now, does it show... Right, we want the cheaper ones, because the cheaper ones will be the ones where we already have current forts. So, we can do this and upgrade all of our... forts to bastions. Lose a load of money that we don't have, or lose some admin power. We'll take the hit to admin. How are we doing there? We're still ahead of time, 7 years on everything. Institutions, well, at least colonialism. Did we not get colonialism? I thought we embraced it. Apparently it is embraced. We just don't have it in every province, but it is embraced. So it'll spread. So that's not too bad. How are we doing on these armies? Increased force defense or increased siege ability? I think siege ability would tend to be more aggressive in this campaign. That stack is fine. That stack is fine. That stack has one too many artillery on it. So let's go and move that artillery down to... I'm not even going to find the province now, am I? Down to Turpan. Group you together. I think we might end up with a few spare that we had from the ones that were hanging around with the mercenary company. So that's probably where some of them come from. So most of these are going to be 1244s now. Yeah, and then we've got the spares. Okay. We have a revolt. It is separatists. You're not at full strength, but you are the closest to it. So we'll go ahead and deal with that. Not too sure whether we will get there before or after Mongolia managed to do it. So this is a 213. We couldn't quite build that into another stack. Unless we get rid of some mercenaries, which we can do later on, I suppose. There we go. It's lost a little bit more manpower, but that'll be fine. We can reduce our shipbuilding time. So we might as well do that. And then we've got one more, which is going to be more global trade power, 20%, and cheaper state maintenance, so we'll make even more money. Income is still really good right now. Do we really need to have this mercenary company over here? No, it's going to cost me a fortune. I'm going to disband these mercenaries. We do have a stack over here that's going to be able to deal with any rebellions. But we've started to eat into Russia now, which is good. We just need them to stop being friendly with the Ottomans. Right, there's only 2 abilities here that we can actually choose. No, 1 ability that we can actually choose. So we might as well do it. that's all the ones we can get now. Conquistador has died. So this is now an exiled army. So there is a new Conquistador, and if you guys wouldn't mind, you've got to now march out of there. Some people down here we could potentially attack later. Still haven't seen any of the other Europeans. You're actually going to have to come all the way back to friendly territory, aren't you? So, as annoying as that is, let's go and do that. And then this stack here, we will, when we have manpower, make it up into a proper stack. We're not too bad, actually. We've reinforced most of the stacks that we had. What are the Ottomans up to now? See, now you're in a war. Now you're attacking the Mamluks. Still allied with Russia, which is a bit of a pain. But at least we know we can beat them. We had to be careful. We had to end the war quickly. But we did manage to take 3 provinces from Russia. And that is something that I quite like. Our old monarch has decided to die a little too soon. Our heir is not quite ready. I thought we were already in a Regency Council anyway. Fair enough. Have you yet returned home? Why did you always go to the wrong place? No, you are 1 province away. If I don't do this now, I will never remember to do it. So we're going to wait until you actually get there. And you're going to search for the 7 cities. And that is where I'm going to end this video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4 as Ming. I will see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.